They have an AoE stun, which is the cast from the Witch Doctor, and do have the AoE slow, which is from the Crystal Maiden. So anytime, you know, if they start engaging, I think Sentinel will be more of the initiator rather than the Scourge team.
Yeah, you just got to wait for the right time to initiate us. Now the bottom lane being pushed back down in the tier 1 tower. This is where LGD are quite comfortable. It's all about the tower hug a little bit further. There goes the power shot, just trying to destroy that creep wave a little bit faster, just in case they do need to actually engage here. You don't want everything hanging around. This Darkseer Morphling lane is just so freaking hilarious up there on the top. It's just going back and forth. Like, who the hell do you get on top? And Alchemist, every single time I see him too, I jump back in and the waves are getting split. They're just pressuring them off. And Tinker and Alchemist both farming up in the middle lane. Obviously, we're not going to call out the CS scores. Both the teams don't actually know that. This is a land environment. The players can actually hear us, Kelly, so obviously nothing to give it away.
Yeah, at the bottom lane, you can see every lane is being very aggressive, but in the middle lane, both of them does have the border. The border actually, you know, was taken by the Alchemist, so he's going to be in a good position for now. Both of them are just really comfortable in the middle lane. No catch going on because, like you said, bottom lane, all of them need support. They're going to need to stick together.
Bouncing stun, bottom lane. Sven might be in trouble. There you go. He throws his stun back out there, but it should be okay.
They're not going to go for it.
It's so much harassment coming in from the side. The VS was eating through the trees just so he had a pass to get a little bit closer so he can throw down a couple of just standard hits to bring him down. And then even CM was using that same pass to get him straight back again. This is a fantastic battle on the bottom lane, and I think Sia now is just doing his shell thing on the top again.
Yeah, Morphling is level 7 at the top lane versus a level 6 Darkseer. Not really much to be said about that.
Bottom lane stun. They're going to go it. They're going to go it. The siege goes out. Can they bring down the windrow? Trying to escape. Sven's on the tail. They're not going to get it. Maldi's on the VS at the moment. Witch Doctor doing what they can. They actually get the kill on the Windrunner. Now they turn to themselves eyes, and Witch Doctor goes down. 1, 2. Everyone's going up behind the Ehome team right now. The VS escaping there on 17 HP, leaving that bottom lane. Stun goes out from Sven, and there's still be free farm, but 2 very, very quick kills there on the bottom lane. The top tier 1 tower is about to die as well, but still, great ganks going off here. There needs to be some sort of change up here from LGD. That's 2 hero kills ahead. Visage is going to get farmed up. There needs to be a bit of a switch around or some form of aggression to come out while these heroes are actually down. Windrunner is back in the bottom lane with CM. They've got to keep the pressure on. Witch Doctor now moves up. Catches Sven, just going out a little bit further. Visage trying to fall back. Will there be a shackle? There goes the stun. There goes the shackle. Bouncy stun goes down. Power shot goes through. Frost cone goes off. Visage trying to fall back. Maldic is more than enough to ensure he dies. 2 to 3 is the count going up here. Well, they answered it. They definitely answered.
Well, that was a pretty fair trade because they did take down the carry for the opponent team. At the top, and you can see the Morphling is going up against the Darkseer. He does have, you know, the mirror image for him, and the Alchemist is just stoning.
He literally has not moved. This Alchemist is just like peppered this middle section. Tinker, he is on his way. He's getting his BT. He's still running his bottle at the moment. Morphling and Sia, they just will not stop going at each other up there on the top lane. Bottom lane now having the tower pressure with those heroes down. They've got to try and reassemble themselves off. Power shot destroying the creep wave as well as just niggling the Sven who is trying to hang out behind the tower right now. There's still a lot of stun. There's going to be a level 3 blast coming out there as well as a Crystal Nova also just popping up as well. They are ready to push these lanes out whenever they can. Alchemist back in that middle lane, just keeping the pressure on the Tinker. Needs to keep that pressure on the mid too, so the Tinker doesn't actually escape from there. But it's like a Mexican standoff, a try versus a try on the bottom lane.
This is what happens when, you know, both elite teams play against each other. The follow-up for each game is so great. Like, you can see how they react. Whenever, like, something happens, the way they react, the way they follow up with the stats or support or TP, it's going to be so great. Alchemist being in control of the middle lane right there. He's slightly, you know, in more advantageous position than the Tinker, even though the Tinker is level 8. But he does put more pressure on the middle lane than the Tinker.
That he definitely does. I'm actually very, very interested to actually see the fact that Morphling is now free farming this top lane. This can't happen. Raw goes out. Stun on the bottom lane. CM's in trouble. Big shackle shot. Holding him in place. CM is down. Sven will follow very, very soon. Maldic just popped off. Pull back the Visage. CM's on the bottom lane. They're going to try and bring that Jay. He's running back. The magic one charges. It's enough. Power shot. No more. Tinker's on the bottom. Rocket's flying on down. 2 down for the Sentinel side. Falling back. Sia is well in over his head. Windrunner also falling back. Is there more support going to come on in? Coming from the side, Morphling waves down. Sia trying to surge. He's stunned. Can they hold him? He's fast. He's very fast. Back past the tier 1 tower. VS power! Whoa, over the top. A2O just got hit by a jumbo jet.
Clearly an amazing match.
4-5 4-5. Ehome narrowly holding the kill count lead, but the pressure so much. Big support going down. They're going in again. YYF stun, running, win, not enough.
Oh my god.
Tinker hung around just long enough. Rockets fired off, and it's all his. Mid tower went down during that one too, and we're going to save the game. Enormous action going off.
Alchemist managed to take the middle lane though. He has a boot and he does have the bottom, so he's going to be stable for a bit. Really exciting engagement at the bottom. Like I said, follow up, fantastic. The fans are really pleased right now because of the action. Weak Shocker is going to be caught in a situation, but he does have Invis. He managed to pick out the invisible rune before anything could happen to him.
That's a good thing to actually take off this Ehome side right now. LGD have pushed out this middle. Alchemist doing that one. Still farming up whatever he can. So interested to see what type of item build he goes. You looked in right now and he's got bottles, boots, gauntlets. Will he actually try and rush that Radiance? Will he try and do that little bit of extra damage on the back of it too? Windrunner now joining off this bottom lane. Wants to try and push it out once again. Top lane going unchecked once again. Where is this Seer? We can now see him on your screen, but Morphling is just free farming that top lane in the middle. Of course, now he has the Soul Ring as well as the Ring of Health. He will never find himself short on mana or health. He can sacrifice both to actually go for it as well. They want to try and bring the tier 1 tower. Seer now going through. Morphling waving straight over the top, trying to kill off this creep wave. They will get it off. Bottom lane looks like they're about to catch him out. Yes, the roar goes off. The stun's going through. Witch Doctor's going to live. He's going out the side. Sven can't go. Alchemist in the middle. They're also fighting in the middle of the poison. Can they get the stun? Sven goes down, pushing him back. Tinker Rocket's going off. Still on the back of the Visage. They want to claim him. Claim the carry. Frozen. Shackle! Over the top. Down to the bottom. Alchemist not finished yet. Stunning on the VS. The bouncing stun coming up from Witch Doctor. Tinker though comes in. Puts one last hit on the Witch Doctor for throwing that stun. He got a little one back. 6-7. 6-7. Still equal kills going off in that battle.
Well, the Witch Doctor is like, it's okay, I can die, I'm the support hero. We managed to kill their carry. That was amazing.
They're pushing! They're pushing! They're going! The Suns are 3-5-7! He will take a fall! Will he? No, he's not! He's still alive! Tinker comes in! Windrunner goes down! It's a killing spree! They're following themselves back. Visage now! We have the Gargoyles! They're on the field! Can they catch this CM? Running herself back! Can they get her? Running! And drop! Comes on down! One goes! Second goes! Stun goes through! Bouncing stun! CM Restoration giving you a right! Oh, what a game!
Great!
Holy heck!
Oh my god!
Witch Doctor, you have just earned your drink for the night!
Jesus!
This is standing room only here at SMM 2010. Could you ask for a better match? I don't think so.
I'm so excited, I literally just want to stand up and scream when I saw it. When I saw what was happening.
Screaming for us.
Well, but BCH was nice try though. He did come up with his gargoyle. He did try to stun the CM, but nothing much could be done. Windrunner is gonna go up to top and try to farm with the Ducks here. He got caught, got taken down. You do see the Alchemist is pretty stable. He's in a comfortable position. Think Tinker is gonna save up for a BOT?
More than likely, he needs it. He so needs it. Just like I need these guys to stop attacking for a little bit.
Are they gonna get engaged?
They're
just gonna say hi.
Stop getting me excited or else my heart will literally jump out of my chest right now. This is great pushing coming out. 3-5-7 using the Storm Bolt, taking out that bottom lane, trying to defend these tier 1 towers. We're going to switch ourselves into what's going to become a battle of lane position. Tier 1 towers almost all down here for the Scourge. That's a big thing. Oh, Shackle! It got Tinker! VS swaps him back out again. VS trying to retreat from the middle lane. Alchemist stun goes off. He's going to go in. The plays are out. He gets over. Chop goes through. And it is 25 seconds in the sim bin for VS. 7 for 9. They try to actually catch off the Familiars who retrieve themselves back out of that middle lane. Big pushes going down. Tier 1 towers taking a fall. That's the whole thing. They can push down that far. And Ehome, they need to really hold on. But their heroes, they really come into their prime later on in the game.
You know, LGD is really smart. They are baiting for engagement. But in fact, one of their heroes is always somewhere else trying to push another lane. It's like they are playing 4-1. Force the opponent to defend. But actually, if they win the engagement with 4 people, 4 versus 5 is pretty good for their draft right now. But you do see the Alchemist being so painful. You saw how he took down the VS. VS had no chance at all.
Yeah, it really was. Like, because VS took it for the team, swap out your main hero, then basically get yourself back into it. That's the best way to actually go. Winner on the bottom lane now completes the headdress. We've got a Ring of Basilius phase boots on top of her as well. It's going to be very hard to catch her, especially when the speed comes in now. Just fine with this bottom lane. Tinker's down there. The rockets are going off. Sven's stun. It's right on top of the tower. Winner on the back. That team is going to come in. Laser goes off. Still going to live through it. Witch Doctor is the one coming in. We've seen how great support he is. Will they try and get a bit more back there? Restoration going off. He's healing his creep wave, which doesn't doesn't need it, but he will be fine. Top lane also having a bit of fun there with Sia running himself around up there against the Morphling. Morphling waves, tries to take out the wave, still going for the wave, doesn't care about the Sia, is just attacking right next to him. In the end now Sia, iron shelling it up, takes it out, vacuums it in, just bringing down his HP, just keeping the pressure on.
Well, yeah, the Replicate did manage to spot the Alchemist at the side, which was why the Darkseer was farming so confidently at the top lane. Full pressure from the Tinker there. The Arcade is going to try to defend the bottom lane because that's their only level 1 tower down now. The Sentinel is actually in lead at the moment because they need to manage to take down 2 level 1 towers, and that is like 200 gold each for them.
Yeah, very, very low. How is the confidence this Darkseer? He's just hanging around here, fighting the Morphling. It's like, you know, no problems.
He can run away. He has speed.
It is true. He does have a lot of speed, but can he escape a VS Magic Missile? No, he can't. The wall goes up as well. Being held. Swap goes in, trying to bring him closer. The third, VS blocking. VS blocking. Vermilion's coming in. Morphling! Wave! Still alive! Not alive! Down he goes. Tinker actually came in to give a bit more help on that one too, but oh, wow.
8-2-0. Amazing VS.
Absolutely amazing. But
definitely going to see a push at the bottom now, though.
Yeah, definitely are. You see the restoration going off there from the Voodoo Jester. Will there be enough? They need to support this bottom lane. While that top's being harassed so much, you can gain the kill, but you need to keep the pressure up. One of the heroes is the man in blue. 17 seconds. Tinker's now on the bottom lane. The Rocket's just firing down that bottom lane. Sven, he's around. No, another second Rocket's going off there. He's already used his recharge right now. There's in fact, a no cooldown on that one. Alchemist coming in. Rocket's going off. Stun up Sven. 357's in trouble. They're coming in restoration to keep more alive. Shackle shot holding in place. Sven is their target. Sven is their target. Sven is down. They get it. Windrunner taking a lot of damage during that one as well, but they claim the kill and fall themselves back.
Well, the VC is definitely going to go for Mecha. He really needs it for him and his whole team. The Alchemist does have, you know, the ROV, he has threats, he has Baller, probably saving for something that he wants. Not sure if it's Dagger though.
I love the fact that Ehome at the moment, this bottom tower has lived for so long on 94 HP. They're still using it for a TP point. They don't want to deny it. The 100 gold down is not something which they even think is worth it. They want to use it for the TP point, keep this pressure on this tier 1 tower, which is still completely untouched. Ehome has not landed a single hit on this tier 1 tower of LGDs. They're holding their tier 1 towers at all costs. Now Morphling coming on down. He's seen him having a crack there at Windrunner. Now he waves in over the tower, but it's just a little bit too far out, so it should be okay. But Alchemist now also free farming that top lane. An Alchemist who hasn't really got much more than
Tinker has a BOT, you know. Tinker has a BOT. He can go anywhere to farm. He can go anywhere to support. After he recharge, of course.
Of course, you've seen how many times he's been farming up. You just know, you can feel the radiance coming away. And it will still be probably about another 5-10 minutes away before it does come up there. But that's perfect time. 20 to 25 is when you want to see that radiance come up. Now Morphling is going to push him back up there on the top lane. Morphling actually having to fight inside the acid spray. Not something he really wants to do. But when you're left with no other choices for farming with no tier 1 tower on the top, it's just what you actually have to live with. Windrunner still farming up that bottom lane, waiting for the right time to go. Alchemist and Sven just spot each other across the morning glade. They're like, do we go for it? I don't think so. We'll be quite all right. Waiting to actually see whose tower actually goes down first in that bottom lane.
A lot of people missing on lanes right now, so not sure what is going on, but you can see the Morphling, he is still continuing to farm. He always finds somewhere to farm. He's like, I don't care what's happening, I'm going to find one lane to farm. I'm going to teleport to my Replicate if anything happens, whether I get caught or if my teammate's going to be in an engagement. Middle lane, Alchemist is going to continue to farm. He has been farming for quite some time now. CM with the boots, normal items, great support though. So did the VS. The VS also had really good support.
Yeah, it really is. Like, we've seen so much great support up here on the main stage. LGD, you're right, they're like one of the best support teams so far. Of course, Ehome is now on the main stage as well. It's going to be very, very hard to actually watch him at the moment, especially with this top tower being pushed in. Vacuum comes in, just wants to pull the Morphling down a little bit further. Crow coming in after we see the fallback. Vanguard is completed on top of Darkseer. That is just beautiful. Darkseer is going to love to get himself in there. Bottom tower might finally die now, and the deny does come out there from 357, but still 100 gold for everyone. And there goes that TP point. The last tier 1 tower does go down for Ehome.
Yeah, you do have to remember that this is the 08 champions versus the 09 champions. So, you know, the tension is high. Both of them do feel that, you know, each other is the hardest game they are ever going to play in this tournament.